Welcome to this video presentation of our paper, Designing for Relational Maintenance, New Directions for AAC Research. I'm Jiamin, a PhD candidate at McGill School of Information Studies. This research is a collaboration between McGill and the University of Toronto. Augmentative and alternative communication AAC devices support people with motor and speech-language impairments such as ALS and cerebral palsy in confronting communication and lifestyle challenges to maintain their relationships and quality of life. AAC research has traditionally focused on input speed, but higher-level communication goals such as relational maintenance remain underexplored. Current commercial AAC systems have numerous limitations restricting expressivity. Even fast eye-typing systems are still a magnitude slower than human speech and half as slow as average keyboard typing speed. Such slow speed frustrates AAC users by inhibiting their expressions and social participation. Slow responses hinder conversational flow, and slow input rates force users to focus on typing, reducing their ability to listen to new discussions. The input rate also strains users' working memory as they focus on putting what they want to say on the screen, sometimes losing track of their ideas. But how exactly do such complex barriers hinder expression and engagement in AAC-mediated communication? Our work investigates AAC's social implications, focusing on maintenance strategies and extending to various types of close relationships. We ask two research questions. How does the use of AAC enable and hinder the relational maintenance process for users and caregivers? How are interactions changed, improved, gained, lost, prevented, or avoided by the use of AAC, and why? To answer these questions, we conducted 11 semi-structured one-on-one interviews with AAC users and their primary family caregivers. Our data came from families living with ALS and cerebral palsy, including 3 pairs of spouses, 1 pair of brothers, 1 adopted mother and son, and 1 caregiver of her father. We performed 2 separate but complementary analyses of the interview transcripts from an inductive to a deductive approach. First, our inductive open coding revealed 3 themes, including how AAC users and their partners handle interrelated complicating factors and share the physical and mental workload to overcome communication barriers. These themes delved deep into the positive and negative impacts of AAC in interpersonal exchanges and close relationships. Take the subtheme Communication Patterns and Expressions, for example. AAC users were often limited to slow, static, and impersonal expressions when trying to make their voices heard. In the case of this couple, Anne is living with ALS and her husband Carl cares for her. They can compare the communication before and after using AAC. Anne said, "Speaking is dynamic. You adjust what you are saying according to the nonverbal cues. While I type, the communication is static, and I have to wait until they hear it to make necessary adjustments. I am very expressive, but I no longer get to spontaneously express my love." Carl said, "Our conversations now are just not as fulfilling. My wife has a lovely voice. It's with a Spanish accent, and I miss that. Now I'm speaking to basically a machine." Next, our deductive application of the generic Relational Maintenance Strategies framework identified 10 strategies in AAC contexts. Take the third one, joint activities, for example. Participants reported gaining or improving interactions in the process of shaping new ways of sharing their time. In the case of this couple, Al is living with ALS and his wife Carol cares for him. They enjoy flowers and birds in their garden. Al said, "We love being outside together and working on our garden. I was the one with the green thumb, and I have been able to continue teaching my wife about how to do bonsai, repot plants, and enjoy our birds, dogs, butterflies, lizards, chipmunks, and bees. I feel as if I am living vicariously through my wife with the aid of my speech device. Carol said, "You have to find something that you can do together peacefully that doesn't require either one of you to necessarily speak or do something physically. Just be able to sit there and look and listen." These rich accounts reveal insights and ideas to improve and expand AAC's roles in relational maintenance and open up design space. Note how Anne and Carl's testimony about identity and expression echoes Al and Carol's enthusiastic sharing of activities. Our inductive findings align with the prominent strategies in which participants highlighted enjoyable activities focused on sharing valuable time rather than merely exchanging information. Thus, we propose a research direction: leverage empowerment and identity in social engagements. We can explore design opportunities such as how to enable active roles of AAC users in providing support for their partners rather than merely receiving care, how to aid AAC users and their families in sharing enjoyable activities. The above is one example of our proposed research directions inquiring into maintenance strategies and the social purpose of communication. AAC users and their caregivers navigate complex, intertwined, and ever-changing barriers in tireless efforts to reach mutual support and share quality time. Their relational and social needs encompass a broader space than traditional AAC research areas such as text input and target selection. We hope that these new directions can inspire holistic approaches to an enriched AAC ecosystem. We invite you to join the conversation and learn more about this project by reading our full paper. Thank you.